y'all? Welcome back to our show, the Hot Mic Show. Can you do a little intro, please?
Yes, you got to tell them that this is Vlogmas. This is not a normal Hot Mic Show. We're doing Vlogmas 25 videos in a row. December 1st through the 25th.
That I want to do Vlogmas this year, which means we are doing a video every single day.
So redo that intro.
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas.
You like that, don't you? This is the first time she's heard our new intro music. I just mixed this on GarageBand.
You didn't mix this.
It goes hard, don't it?
I like those little jingle bells. Jingle bells.
So this is, that's our new intro music. So let's do that again. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hot Mic Show. I'm Austen Alexander. I'm the co-host, and this is Sarah.
I'm the host. Why am I should be introducing.
Well, you're not good at it. You just say hello. You don't say who you are. You don't say who I am.
Sorry, I'm new to the YouTube game.
You want to start over?
No, this is great.
All right.
All right, y'all.
You got to tell them what we're going to be talking about.
I know. I'm trying to introduce myself. So today is Austen.
Sorry, I had to.
It is December 1st, so it is when we are going to start filming and whatnot. And look, I got this cute little Christmas tree back here. Let me tell you something about this Christmas tree real quick before we get any further.
I got it at Target for $39. It's so cute.
Okay, no. I got it. I'm not mad about this tree, okay? I got this 2 years ago. It hasn't even been 2 years old. And the lights in the middle don't work. Do you see that? Only the lights on the top work.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, so I had these blue lights, and I was like, oh, I'll just throw them on there. So our Christmas tree is a little sad, but it's okay, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Austin's getting annoyed with what I'm telling about the Christmas tree.
They came here to hear about relationship. They didn't come here to. They didn't come here to hear you talk about a tree, but they did come here for my solo. Come with me,
and we'll see a world of pure imagination.
Okay, stop. We've got ADD on this.
Okay.
On this show. Okay, for real,
Anyways,
guys.
we are going to be talking about relationships. So we've been getting lots of, well, I wouldn't say lots. We've gotten a few emails. I think it was 3 emails lately that just have been asking about relationships in the military, dating. What do you do? Blah, 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 blah.
How do you do
it? Whatever.
You asked me that.
Okay, so Austen and I have officially been dating almost 3 years.
2 years, 11 months, 12 days, and 13 hours as you at midnight. So it's 6 o'clock right now. Yeah.
Anyways. He and I have been dating. If you don't know our story, you can go watch Austin's channel. He says how we met, and we did this little like improv video thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we are going to talk about relationships and things like that, and we're going to do a little bit of a series. So today, we're going to have 3 components. So today we were talking about the one component you must have.
Talking to the microphone.
One component you must have.
Yeah, what's the component? Tell them. Don't leave the cliffhanger. Trust.
I wanted to say it, honey.
Well, you were taking forever. These people, we can't be wasting their precious time.
Okay.
Trust. The end. Goodbye. Like that.
No, we're going to talk about trust. So I think it's really, really important to like trust your partner, like from the beginning. Like you shouldn't go in with doubt, even though like you might have a history in the past where like you were cheated on or someone was slimy, but like
slimy.
Well, you know what I mean,
like a slug.
Yeah, basically. But like I feel like a lot of people are like, well, what is she doing? She's hanging out with a guy. Blah 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 blah. Quick story about Austen. When we dated, literally a month later, he went to go live with 3 girls.
1 cup. Let me tell you the story, okay? I was trying to save on my housing allowance, okay? I moved to Seal Beach. I was living with 3 people.
No, you were living in
2
the
girls.
barracks before.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm going to go and move in a house with 2 girls.
And what did you say?
I said, okay.
I said, and so I did it. I paid $800 for rent. I was banking like $1,800 a month.
I'm not, but I feel like some people wouldn't agree. Like my friends at that time were
like,
literally
what
like,
the?
He's living with girls? What? That's weird.
Oh, and you were like, I don't care. And I was like, all right, bet.
Well, like,
Because I was just trying to save the money.
yeah, it was in that situation with that. But I feel like there were other, like, clues that I knew Austen was, like, into me, if that made sense. Like, he always gave himself, like, my attention to me.
Well, I wasn't into girls before I met you. Just kidding.
But really, though, like, I feel like some people would be like, how can you live with girls or blah, blah, blah. And it was kind of like, I remember all my friends being like, what?
We weren't officially dating, though.
And we weren't even dating. So he was just like, I'm going to go live with these girls. And
yeah, because I'm a savage, straight thugged out.
And I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't like, you know, I just kind of like, whatever. At the time, I was living with my roommate, Annie, and we were living in Reno, Nevada. And yeah, but anyways, I feel like that was like a big trust thing where I was just kind of like, whatever, like no big deal. Like, I think it's one of those things like I have to think about like, okay, I'm going to have my phone. Oh my God, he didn't answer his phone. What is he doing? He's talking to those girls. And all these thoughts start coming into your head. Like, that's the last thing you need to think about. Like, you have to have trust in him enough that like, okay, maybe he's pooping.
Let me add something to that. So
you didn't even laugh at my joke. I said maybe you're pooping.
Is that a joke? That's a real thing.
Okay.
So I want to add something to that. Don't say you trust somebody when you really don't. Be like, okay, well, I trust you. No, don't do that. I've had girls in the past. They're like, okay, well, I trust you, and then 3 hours later, they'll be snooping in my phone. I'm like,
but what I'm trying to explain is that you should have no reason not to trust them unless they put up a red flag. If they put up a red flag, then okay, then be whatever. But I think you have to, like, when starting in a relationship, never go in it being like, I wonder what he's doing. Oh my God, he didn't text me back.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Like, he didn't respond.
That's the worst feeling. I remember when I was like 17, 18, 19, 28. I would always wonder what the girls I was with were doing. Like, oh, it's Friday night. What are they doing? Oh, they're not answering my Snap. And I was just kind of, it made me crazy. So now I just don't care.
Well, it's different now, but what I'm trying to say is at the time, like, it's just important. Like, if they don't respond, like, okay, like, let it go and move on to the next thing. I think it's really important to, like, kind of be in your own lane. And, like, it's important to act kind of like in the beginning stages, like you don't care. I
wouldn't go that far. But let me put you on another track. You said stay in the lane, stay in your own lane, which brings us to leads into the next video we're going to make.
And right now, do I trust Austen? Absolutely not. He booked a flight, okay? Listen to us. He booked a freaking flight, and he put me in the middle. Does it look like I want to sit in the middle?
I didn't know you're so picky about, like, it's seasonal. Like, one day you'll like mustard, and then next day mayonnaise will be your favorite. It's you're seasonal.
Well, you should know the seasons around Thanksgiving.
My
I want
mind
pumpkins.
is not capacitated to.
But anyway, so you put me in a middle seat, and I was like, how dare you put me in a middle seat? Like, no offense. Like, on an airplane.
So you don't trust me because of that?
Well, I was like, how can I trust you? You don't even know that I hate the middle seat?
You let me go shoot videos with all these girls. You must trust me a whole lot. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Got it out of you. You trust me.
But really, like, honestly, like, I do trust him, but, like, I was like, how do you even think? And there's other things I feel like I don't trust you in. Like, I'm not going to trust you to take out the trash because I know
I wouldn't trust myself either. I don't do that petty bush anymore. That's your job.
But, like, I think the whole thing is about trusting your partner, and especially, like, when you guys are away from each other, it's just kind of, like, giving them a little bit of space and just kind of being like, it's okay, like, I trust you. Like, don't think that things are not, or I don't know, like, what's advice you could give to someone who feels like they're anxious? So a lot of the questions were like, what can you say for people in the military, like, when they're in a relationship and then they're going overseas?
The last thing you want to be worried about, you're taking on the stress of the daily job, being away from home, and the last thing you want to be dealing with is a bad relationship, especially if you have a girl back home or a guy back home cheating on you. That's the last thing that you want to be worried with. So when I was on deployment, I was kind of careless. I'd cut myself off from those emotions, and I know it's hard to do. But if you feel like you can't trust someone, then there's no reason for you to be in that relationship with them.
Yeah. And I think, too, like, the one being, back at home or whatever, you want to say, like, you're on the military, they're away, they're in a new environment, they're in a new adventure, but maybe the people back home, like, they're kind of in the same sort of rhythm, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, again, like, as we've mentioned, like, kind of stay in your own lane and, like, get a hobby, go try and do something else. And if it is meant to work out with you and that person, like, you will have enough trust to be that way. So this one was about trust.
Yeah.
Trust. Trust.
Yes. Hopefully you guys got something from that. Stay tuned for more video. I've never said that before. I've never said that before in my YouTube career. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. We're gonna be doing our absolute best to upload 25 videos.
I'm making sure.
Okay. All right. Oh, you get the videos edited then. You act like making videos is such an easy task.
I have to go to work, honey.
Making videos is such an easy task.
I have to work.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you tomorrow on the Hot Mic Show. This has been Austen and Sara.
Toodles!
Tomorrow's episode is going to tie in with this. This is a 3-part series.
No, we're not going to do that tomorrow. We're doing something else tomorrow. I got a surprise for you.
Okay, well, stay tuned for the next episode.
Stay tuned for part 2.
This has been Austen and Sara. Austen Alexander.
Signing out!
Signing out.
Happy